What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. There we go. Back on the farm. It looks like most of the mulching's done on this field. So we'll be getting some planting done soon. This field here is already planted. This one's already growing, or grown. This one's ready to harvest. These three need planting, but I don't know what the other ones need here. Let's see. Went to the wrong one. Yeah, that one's planted too. All right, so cool. These two are planted. These three need to be planted. This one is planted, almost grown completely. This one's ready to harvest. The big boy is not. Not quite ready yet. But while we're waiting on the sun to come up, we're gonna jump on some mulching. Do some mulching. Oh, my game's muted. There we go. Got it. I picked it up early this time. Game's unmuted now. Game's unmuted now. What's up, Derek? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, Celtic Moon. Good to see you, Bailey Ray. How are you? Hope you're well. Big Joe, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Good to see all of yous. Get this field here and finished up, cultivated. Mulched, and should be ready to plant, which is what I'd plan on working on today. Getting this bad boy right here planted. What's up, J-Dog? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. About to square me off an edge here. We're gonna let the AI keep going. That way we can go spray some fertilizer on what needs to be sprayed. I don't remember where I got to. I got kicked out. Bob said his kept running, but I got kicked. So we are gonna pick up kind of where we left off anyway. Good day today so far, yeah, man. Enjoyed doing some Planet Crafter over on YouTube. Got to check out the new update. Some cool stuff added in the update. Hate there wasn't more story added, but that's okay. I ain't super mad about it, to be honest. It was a pretty good update as far as I'm concerned. All right, there we go. Worker hired. Let's make sure they're gonna go all the way down. Should cut some straight edges back in here. Hopefully, we can see how mine went. It's not exactly straight at all. Then we're gonna grab this one. And roll right on down through here. I don't know why we can go so far over. That is strange. I don't think this is our property at all, but there we go. I would fast forward time, but it's already 4:06. It's gonna be daylight here in just a few minutes, so there's no need to skip through. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. It'll be daylight soon enough. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be daylight soon enough anyway. Yeah, I don't know why we're so far over here. This is where we should be right here. Maybe I need to go back and paint that all the way up to that edge right there. If I can. I don't even know what I can paint there. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. Moves property boundaries to steal land. I didn't do it on purpose. It just kind of happened. It just kind of happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened. Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about it. It's like, this isn't my property, so why down there is it so far over? I don't know. I don't know. And my property line's right here. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Oh, you know what it may be? It may be because Bud owned that land before, and that was all connected to his. Maybe he plowed it up. That may be it, actually. Now that I think about that. Nah, the game's fine. I think it may have been Bud that, it was his land before, so I think it might have been because he plowed it up and I didn't. That area anyway. I'm not sure, to be real honest. The game's fine though. I mean, the game operates like it should, except for certain limits on things, that kind of stuff. Which even that is part of the game. It's not new. All right, both these guys going. What needs to be fertilized here? Nothing needs to be fertilized. That needs another layer of fertilization, but I don't know if it's too tall now. I may not be able to. May not be able to see it. What's this thing got on it? Got the roller on it. Yeah, it's gonna be daylight before long, hopefully anyway. Hopefully be daylight before long. Let's see. Go repair and wash up the roller, I guess. I don't know how much planting we're actually gonna get done. You know what? We'll hold on to it because we've got to get those planted. So I don't know what we're planting in there, but we're planting something. So I'm gonna pull this guy up here to be ready to go into plant. I mean to roll. And I cannot use this thing to plant because it won't let me open the seeder. So I've got to trade tractors here. I'm gonna grab the tractor I just pulled over there. I'm gonna grab that and hook up to this guy. Tractor right here is very jittery for me for some reason. Every other tractor's been okay. This one's jumpy. And apparently I can't stay connected to the server. The tractor stopped moving, so I just jumped out because I don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, lost connection to the game. Okay. I don't know why it does that. I really have no idea. No clue. I mean, it just randomly kicks me. And it says somebody's on there, but I know they're not. It was me. No idea what's going on. So they just updated. They updated it, they patched it so it would, everybody could hold more pallets. So Windows is 300, Mac's 300, PS4 is 75, PS5 is 150, Xbox One is 75, Xbox Series X or whatever it is 150. So, lost connection to your game. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know if that patch messed with the server somehow or what, but this seems to be a daily thing for me now. Try it again. Not to connect the server. Okay. Try it again. Not connect to the multiplayer game. Okay. All right then. Let me go look over here and see what's going on with it. It all looks good. Yeah, I don't know. Something's wrong with your server right now. Our team's already been informed. Working on a solution. Okay. All right. Well, single player it is then. Give me a second. Let me sort this out. I gotta change my mod folder over. Okay, rename. There we go. Okay, we're gonna jump over to some single player, I guess. Jump over to some single player. As soon as it catches up. Come on now, catch up. Hello. I mean, it should be working. Oh, why it's not? So weird. So weird. Finally. All right. What was I leaving off of here? Everything I wanted to leave off should be off, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think everything I wanted off is off. Yeah, there we go. All right. Start. Nova Estancia. Yeah, no multiplayer today, for sure. Let's see. Nova and single player. Single player. Done. There we go. Anonymous, thank you for the bit. Much appreciated. And I believe where we left off last time, we were doing some of this. So if I remember how to do this, Alt-C, Control S. Oh, gotta start it, I guess. Alt-C, Control S. Right, field 2. Okay. Enable guidance steering on. Snap terrain angles fine. Offset reverse. Nope. Headland mode stop. Go lines on. Auto width. Back. All right, cool. There we go. That and that. There we go. And we're doing sugarcane. I'm not buying seeds for this anymore. The sugarcane pallets is actually cheaper, so I'll be doing that from now on. I'll go get the pallets. Kind of curious how this thing works. Like it drops the seed, that splits it, drops the seed down. Those push one way or the other, maybe? Cover it back up? I think that's what's going on, yeah. So, the front blade splits it, it drops the seed behind it. These push the dirt back kind of over it, and then these finish covering up back here. This plows up next to it. Let me find there we go. That blade plows next to it. The rollers on the back smooth everything back down. That's pretty neat, actually. That's pretty neat. That's pretty dang cool, if you ask me. All right, what was lock on? I don't remember what lock on was. Alt C? No, Alt C is off. I don't remember what it is. I gotta go look again. Settings? No. Controls. There we go. Clutch, the shifter. I need GPS. Here we go. Toggle Alt C. Auto width, steering guidance. Alt X. That's what it is. Okay. Alt X. Cool. Off we go. Variable seed rate not available for sugarcane. So there you go. We're gonna do sugarcane, no variable seed rate for you. I guess. That's what it says. Yeah, we're gonna go grab some probably grab some pallets or something. Sugarcane. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the server. I mean, it may be updating. Because Nitrado was probably waiting for the patch for consoles to come out too. So, and it didn't drop until this afternoon, so I'm guessing that's probably what's going on. They're probably updating the server. So we will we'll have to wait. Don't really have much of an option, to be fair. Not like we got a choice. If it's not up, we can't play it, right? Yeah, this thing's kind of neat. It's just, it looks like it's belt fed by the wheels, maybe. I don't know. Oh, that's a nice little hill there, isn't it? Yeah, I like this mod though. This is a nice machine for this because otherwise it would take forever to plant some sugarcane. So. And while we're waiting on our sugarcane to grow, we're going to be trying to get some buildings put down and kind of designing some stuff here. Hopefully, anyway. That's the idea, the goal. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Weird, so weird. This actually went a lot further than I thought it was going to, but not far enough. Not quite far enough. I was hoping to go a little bit further than that, but here we are. 8% left in the tank. To be fair, this is quite a big field of sugarcane. Considering where we started at here. Alright, let's go back up. Our land boundary. Yeah, so we plowed up basically all the way to the end of our land boundary. All the way over to the road. And then we got this little area down here where our stuff's parked right now. And that's it. That's all we got. Hopefully, if we can make it to the end of this road, we'll run to the store and grab some sugarcane pallets. It's gonna be close. Not as close as I thought, though. Oh, okay, that's bad close, actually. That's very close. All right, let's grab the pickup. I guess. I'm trying to. I think if we just do pallets, we still in the pickup. We can pull up next to it and refill. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm hoping that's the case. That dude's always crossing the road right when I go by. Always. Oh, easy, easy. Calm down. Oh, we still have some big bags of seed here, don't we? What is that? Oh, that's lime. Okay. Let's see. Let's buy some pallets. Pallets of sugarcane. Let's see. Liftable pallets is what we really need. Do we have liftable pallets of sugarcane, though? Clothes, eggs, cheese, fertilizer. What is that? Like interference in my headset or something. Strange. What that was. Liftable pallets. Honey, herbicide, lettuce, milk, olive oil, seeds, sugar itself. I don't need sugar. I need sugar cane. Wool, tomatoes, sunflower, tree saplings. Do we not get sugar cane? Eggs, clothes, chocolate, cheese, cereals, canola oil, butter, cake, silage additive, pallet of planks, bread, mineral feed. Yeah, no, we don't get, I guess we don't get those. How many of these do we need? 2,000. Buy 2 for now. We'll run back. I imagine we're going to need more than 2. And I guess we're going to have to lease a forklift. As much as I don't want to, I guess we will. Let's see. Forklifts. We got this Manitou MC mod. I want to try this thing out. Oh, we got to get something for the front of this. I don't want to do that. I do like that, though. That's great right there. Yeah, those twins are pretty cool. Oh, look at that. You can get the big engine on it and everything. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Three different size masts. You can get the large mast for it. Get GPS on it. That's kind of cool. I don't need that right now, though. I just need something small. Oh, this thing's kind of neat. When did this get added? This is stock to the game. This is kind of cool. Okay. Let's lease this. I want to try this thing out. How much is this? $2,000. Good Lord. To lease it? Can I open the tailgate? How do I open the tailgate? Oh, unfold. That's right. Yeah, check this little guy out here. I need to grab it from this side, probably. Pretty cool. Dang it. Go on there. Pretty neat, actually. I like this. This is great if you're doing a lot of pallets. I mean, really. It looks like it goes really high, too. Kind of neat. I mean, that's not very realistic. You wouldn't pick that pallet up by, like, the very end of the forks, I don't think. Not in my mind, anyway, you wouldn't. Maybe you would, I don't know. How wide does that go? That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. All right, let's try something here. I'm gonna go all the way in. We're gonna try to pick up one of these big bags. Oh, get off the truck. I'm stuck on the truck. Go back here and try this. I'm trying to pick up one of these big bags. See what the in cab looks like. That's kind of neat. Can't see nothing, but that's kind of neat. Awkward. Very awkward. Cool, that actually picks it up pretty well. It's not bad. It handles it really well. Yeah, it doesn't try to like flip over or anything. That's kind of neat. Yeah, if I was using a forklift a lot, I would be using one of these. This thing's kind of neat. I like it. Tight turns, just super responsive. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay, let's go. Get back to the house. Back to the house. What's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? Nothing notified you? That's not a surprise, man, honestly. Nobody's getting notified of anything from me anymore. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, nothing. Nobody gets any kind of notifications. 'Alright, let's try. I want to see if this will work. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oh, hey, there we go. It's working. I don't know how, but it's, yeah, we're going to need way more than 2,000 each. Well, I'm here now. That's true. Yep, I think they're updating the server, Bob, so... I got kicked, and then it said, I went to Nitrado, and it said, we're aware your server is down. We're working on it now, so... I'm assuming that's what it is. And that's how you move pallets to the back. What's up, Jeremy? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, we're going to need way more than 2,000 at a time. Way more. Eight pallets will fill her up. Yeah, and I know I'm gonna need more than a full. I mean, if 25% got me just those, you know, which is about what that took, is 25%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and a piece of a strip there. I'm on the longest part of the field now. Yeah, I'm only going to be able to make about 4 passes here, and I'm going to be empty again. But we only have to do this once, right? That's the good thing about sugarcane. You only have to do this once. Yeah, we're gonna need way more. Way more. I like that little pallet jack thing though. What's that thing called? Little sideways forklift deal. I like that thing. That's pretty neat. It needs a plow every 3 harvests. That's about right. Yeah. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that. But I mean, if you get 3 harvests out of 1 plant, that's still pretty good. So. It's a version of a pallet jack. That's what I thought. Yeah. Hey, Spiderette, how's it going? And we didn't even get 2 passes done. So because this thing takes seed, and I know it's going to take a lot of it, because I have a cheat mod here, I think I'm going to go get a seed tender and fill that sucker up. I'm gonna maybe not fill it up, but definitely get me quite a few bags put in it, because I'm gonna need them. I do believe so. Oh, we gotta save. What's up, bud? How's it going, man? Good to see you. There we go. Finally. Like, I didn't want to move to start with. Yeehaw! Oh, we didn't even get any air. Dang. Whoa, whoa, easy now. Easy. Gotta be out of the camper Thursday. Man, that's quick, bud. Does the auger wagon take sugarcane? I guess is the question. Well, I didn't realize the cars around here were built presidential. That thing was tough. Already moving into the house. That's good, man. At least you're going somewhere, right? Okay, so I got some modded stuff, but it's all oh, these actually hold both. Okay. I don't know, what does this thing do? Doesn't say it holds anything. I don't think any of these are going to hold actual sugar cane. I'm going to have to use just seed bags, I guess. That holds sugar beet. That holds potatoes. That holds sugar cane. This will do it. They have a pipe that'll actually blow out. Oh no, that's a pickup wagon, isn't it? Okay, never mind. Wow, that's weird. You got a mod? Yeah, I know this mod that I have will hold seed bags. or the sugarcane pallets, either one. And I was just thinking if I could just buy big bags and just use one of these and drop seeds in it. I mean, I don't need anything crazy though. Like this little guy right here for 47,000. That's probably due. Doesn't hold a whole lot, but capacity 15,000 or capacity. I mean, 19,000 is a lot. That'd probably do it. Don't know how much of a loan we have. Agricultural convoy. Oh, I see. Okay, it puts a little tag on it. That's kind of neat. I don't need that for $100 though. I mean, 15,000 will probably get me started anyway. It is for harvest, but it also holds seeds. Look down here, it holds seeds and fertilizer, so you can also use it for seeds and fertilizer. Alright, the pallets of sugarcane, 380 for 2,000, or 800 for 1,000. The pallet is definitely the way to go. No doubt about it. So yeah, we're buying pallets for sure. The little guy go. There he is. We'll put the big tank on it just to be sure. We'll send the forklift back so we don't get an hourly charge on it anymore. I just don't think it's going to hold these. If it doesn't, I might have to release that forklift. I just thought about that. I can't even hook to... Oh, I can't. I got manual attach on this, right? Oh, I can't. It won't even hook to this trailer. Alright, we're going to go get the star then. I don't think it matters because I don't think this is going to fit that. So, maybe a waste of money. I'm figuring it out here. I'm figuring it's not going to hold pallets. We figured that much out. Alright, we just need a trailer. Auto load then. For pallets. Did I get any auto load trailers? I don't know that I did, to be honest. I don't see any. That's not good. Well, it doesn't matter because I got a 3-point though. Dang. I gotta find something I can pull with this truck. Which is going to be this, I think. But it ain't be that, because that's a drop pitch, too. This one will work. That's a big trailer, though. That's a pin, drop pin, too. I've made this way more complicated than need be, probably. Alright, let's go get the Stara. Well, an actual seed tender? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Where's it? Where's that at? Miscellaneous? No. That little guy right there would be fine for this, actually. That's only $8 grand. I might just buy that. Yeah, let me go. Let me find an actual seed tender here. Where are they? Are they under here? Like, 'cause these are auger wagons for harvest, basically, right? Yeah, I don't see the actual seed tenders. It's in auger wagons? Oh, that's not good then. Yeah, nothing down through there holds sugarcane. Except that. And I don't know that this will actually empty because it's got a pickup on the front. So I think this picks up and blows it in the back. I think is all that does. Yeah, none of this holds sugarcane. Alright, we're buying a little flat trailer then. We'll do it that way. We can pull this guy with the truck and we can stack all that on there. And do it the cheap way. This is still cheaper than leasing more stuff, so. Oh, wait a minute, what? I have liftable pallets on. Oh, God, fine. I want to get a forklift again. Oh, this is turning into a nightmare. This is turning into a nightmare. I like this little guy, but I think leasing this one's gonna be cheaper. Yeah. It's like $200 cheaper to lease this. And it would cost a lot more to lease that auger and keep it running the whole time. So, this isn't bad though. And we bought the trailer. We're gonna need something to haul stuff back and forth on anyway. So, it's not a bad deal. Have a forklift. I mean, I would if I could afford it, but this is my single player though, and I'm in debt. I can't afford a whole lot at all, really. I mean, I'm struggling just to lease stuff right now. I mean, we got a loan of, oh, it's only 200,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I was thinking it was 400 or 500. That's not bad at all, though. Really. Dang it, I'm trying to push that one over. It's going. Close enough. This is awkward. This is very, very awkward here. There we go. Oof. I got a little out of hand there. Oh man, you're trying to mess with the integrity of the single player now. I don't mind the help in multiplayer, but gotta keep my single player somewhat integritized. Whatever that means. Is that even a word? I don't think that's a word. Yeah, that probably would have worked, Bob. You're probably right, but this is cheaper in the run of things here, I think. I'll have to buy that forklift at some point. All right, let's go. You know what? I may need that thing to actually I may need this. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. And I probably didn't need the trailer. I probably could have stacked all those in the back of the truck and did just fine, but. This is gonna work, right? Gonna work fine. Yeah, there we go. See, we got it. Take the forklift with us. This is how it's supposed to work, I think. Need to wait for the front of this thing now, but I do have follow me, but that forklift's slow, which probably at this point is a better option. Flying forklift. It's strapped in. It's not flying, it's strapped down. We'll just pretend it's not there. Yeah, it's riding. Getting across the bridge is gonna be a different story, but yeah, we're dragging. Uh-oh. I got this. Yeah, there we go. Well, we were moving again. Now we're... Nice. It's working. We're gonna get across it. Okay, fine. It's not working. I'll admit. I'll admit this is not working at all. It's not working at all. I thought it would work. It is not gonna work though. Oh, hello? Aren't you, Oh, now you're working. Okay. Oh. Okay. This truck does not like pulling stuff across this bridge, apparently. Yeah, look at that. Man, this is gonna be tough. Just getting stuff across this bridge is gonna be hard enough. Look at the thing bouncing. There we go. We got it. Yeah, we got it. We made it. Oh, come on. We almost made it. What's up, Woodchuck? All right, now I hook back up here. There we go. See? We made it. We're okay now. Oh, why is it standing up so much more than it was earlier? Earlier it was fine. Now all of a sudden it's not. What's happening now? What's going on? I got an idea. Let's do this. Saving for a PC. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing wrong with that. There. That'll do. Oh. We left it sitting there though. Well, come on, man. What are you doing? This is silly. It's almost working. Almost. What's up, GG? How's it going, bud? Pedal to the metal. We tried. It just wasn't having it across that bridge. I think this is what I did a minute ago. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Go. Yeah, see, there we go. Keep the wheels down. We're good. Keep the wheels down, we're good. Taking an accidental shortcut through the woods, whatever. I mean, it works. Fine. Forklift strapped down. It's not going anywhere. I don't think. Don't drive on the planted crops. I said don't drive on the planted crops. Oh my God, get back over there. Uh-oh. I think we're stuck. There we go. Like we're digging holes over here. Nope, we're still good. We're still good, I think. We're not good. We're not good anymore. But now the forklift is stuck on there for some reason. There we go. Get off my trailer. Dang, that was frustrating. Sucker stuck to me. Alright, now we just gotta refill the seeder and get the forklift off the field. Should be easy enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, it should be easy enough. Wait, what does this say? So if you look down at the bottom, you can see the precision farming. pH value's perfect. Nitrogen, we don't know. Expected yield 74%, yield potential 100%. Nitrogen's perfect. Hey, that's good. Expected yield 122%. That's not bad. Not bad. It's not great, but not bad. That worked out all right. It took us a little longer to get back, but that's okay. Right? That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, if you're doing sugarcane, do not buy big bags. Go buy the sugarcane pallets. Even if it takes you an hour to get back to your farm. Go buy pallets. It's easier. Gotta get them pallets moved to the back now. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all have done that before. Open the tailgate back up, hit the brakes. Bad thing is, I think we're gonna have to do this again. Pretty sure we're gonna do this again, actually. In you go. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Let's go load up the forklift. And I know I'm driving across my planted crops. It's fine. It's a game. Wait, is that thing not open? Unfold trailer. I'm hitting X. It's not unfolding. Oh, that's probably why. Gotta hook up the stuff. I forgot to hook up the hoses. That'll do it, or the power, whatever. I knew something was wrong. There we go. Easy peasy. We're pulling this back to the store with the Stara, just so you know. I'm not pulling it back with this truck. Get out of the way, trailer. I ain't in the mood. Okay. Back to what we was doing. That only took forever. It took a solid 30 minutes, didn't it? Just to get Sugarcane back over here to the farm. Oh God, Bud's over clipping stuff. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. I'll add it to the clips channel. Yeah, follow me is probably better, or just load it on the dang trailer, honestly. And now I know I don't need the forklift on the farm to unload the pallets. That'll make things a lot easier. Yeah, this sugarcane is going to be nice, though. Sell it directly. Or another 300,000. Buy the sugarcane plant. Dairy, oil mill, animal dealer, bakery, spinnery, cereal factory, restaurant, supermarket, pizzeria, Johnson's Farmer Market, biogas, grain elevator, feed and grain, debris crusher, sawmill. I don't see a sugar plant on here anywhere. This is a sugarcane paradise. There's no sugar plant on here. All right, well, how much is it to build one then? Let's see. Production. sugar, grain, dairy, carpentry, bakery, sugar mill. It would be 80 grand. That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe we put a sugar mill in right here. Maybe that's what we put here. Oh, I can actually put it over here. I can place it anywhere? Oh, dang. Hey, come back here. I didn't realize I could put it anywhere. Do I ever do 18 plus streams? Mostly family oriented. I mean, I stream on YouTube as well, so I know people that they watch with their kids, so I try to stay as family friendly as possible. It says 18 plus, but I mean, it says 18 plus, but it's mainly to deter, you know, kids from getting on and watching by themselves. So, yeah, all through PC. I mean, that's true, Bob. Yeah, most people here are, you know, I mean, it depends on your content, honestly. Quality, personality, I mean, there's a lot of factors. There's a lot more to it than just hitting go live. That is for sure. That's not to say that you have to be on all social media all the time either. But there's a lot more to it than just hit go live. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different factors, honestly. Time invested is the main thing. How much time do you have in it? You know, how long you been streaming? How long you been making content? Because what most people fail to realize is all those viral channels, they're very rare considering how many people actually make content. So, very rare. I mean, making fast content's one thing, making good content's another. So, I mean, again, multiple factors involved. Also, yeah, changing your name, not a good idea. Change your name's a terrible idea. I mean, unless you're just getting started. If you're just getting started, it doesn't matter. No, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, if you had 20, 30 people watching you regularly and then you changed your name and they didn't know, then yeah, that'd be a mistake. But I mean, even if you do rebrand, just make sure everybody knows you're rebranding. I mean, that's it. I mean, as long as you made everybody aware of it ahead of time, it shouldn't really affect you. in the long run. Bob says, "Why on the stream? Way more than my pea brain can handle." I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But no, I mean, I don't think PC or Xbox or whatever has anything to do with it. Mr. Sealy P is a great farmer, a great farm sim content creator, and he does only console stuff. So I don't think anything about. I mean, he's got a big YouTube channel, so I don't think it has anything to do with what you're doing at home. For me, it seems to be more about what content you're putting out, not what you're using to create the content. So I mean, if you're a Twitch affiliate, according to the TOS, you're not supposed to stream on more than just Twitch at the same time. According to the affiliate and partner agreement, anyway. People do it. I'm not risking it. I need the income, so this is my job. It may not look like it. I'm assuming there's probably not a whole lot of people here. I know a lot of people are lurking, but or a lot of people do come to lurk, but yeah, this is content creation is all I do at the moment. So I couldn't afford to break the agreement and get banned from Twitch. Playing a lot of different games is not good for a new channel either. I'll just be real up front with you. If you want a successful YouTube channel, do reaction videos. If you want a successful Twitch channel, stream on Twitch and nothing else.
That's a new follower.
And play one game. Don't play anything else. That's how you become successful, from what I've noticed. I appreciate the follow, though. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not going to go there, Gargle. But honestly, you can watch any of the experts that have broken down analysis and statistics and everything else on streaming and how to be successful, and they'll tell you variety streaming is the hardest possible way to build a channel. It is the hardest possible way. I play mostly farm sim on Twitch. On YouTube, I play everything. So I play a lot of different stuff. Farm sim on Fridays. I play Medieval Dynasty on Mondays. Today I played some Planet Crafter. Tomorrow doing something else. I got a house flipper video that's recorded. I got to edit and put out. So, yeah. I mean, my YouTube channel is a variety channel. So, I mean, don't just play one game for the rest of your life, but you'll wanna pick a game and play it for a long while before you switch. So, we do have a community server, but it was being updated, I think, so it's down right now. I would be playing on it, but yeah, everything is in the Discord. I guess I should have said this earlier too. If you're watching this later on YouTube, if you found the channel through there, this is streamed on Twitch, so head on over to twitch.tv/DeuceandMess or youtube.com/DeuceandMess to find my main channel. But yeah, if you're interested, hop in the Discord. If you want to play some Farm Sim multiplayer, when you jump in, read the welcome message, follow the directions, and find the different categories you want to include yourself in, and then you'll find the rooms appropriate to those categories. Playing the Planet Crafter. That's a fun game. I like what they did with the update, except for the Pulsar quartz. I think that the Pulsar is going to be the hardest thing for people to figure out, because there's basically none that I saw. Again, I may have missed some, but I basically saw no Pulsar in there at all. So, we're down to 800 liters again already. Well, at least we got most of the field done anyway. Another trip, I guess. But yeah, our multiplayer server is crossplay, so it is crossplay. You found only 11. Well, that's not very much. That didn't make you let that many teleporters, does it? And we're empty again. Man, this is taking a while. I should have just got the seed tender, Bob. You're probably right. Come on, we get to the tractor. Why don't I get a seed? Why would I get a seed silo? They're pallets of sugarcane. It doesn't hold that. The multi silo might, but I don't think I have it on here. And this little tractor right here is not good for anything. It doesn't seem like. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. We're good. We're fine now. How many more pallets do I need, you think? 2, 3, probably 6 more? Man, I'm gonna try. I may just go ahead and buy enough to fill this thing up. I don't know. Oh, I bet people are upset about it. Well, I mean, one, because it's forcing you to pick between few. Oh no, that's not good. That's really not good. It's all right. We're okay. We got this. Nobody breathe. We're fine. Aha! I knew it. I knew we were okay there. Oof, that was close. This bridge is tough, man. Anything with small wheels, this bridge does not like it at all. Not even a little bit. Whew, that was close. So, Woodchuck, I'll give you another piece of advice. Convos about your stream and somebody else's is not going to get you followers either. Just throwing that out there. That's called self-advertising. Asking for advice and stuff is one thing, but just continually talking about your channel and your goals and what you play on somebody else's stream is not going to get you followers. Most people aren't going to come follow you just because of that. I'm just throwing that out there. Even if it's with all good intentions, it's not going to be perceived that way by most of the Twitch community. Back up a little bit. I think I'm gonna back up like this maybe. And then we'll should be able to load them straight on there, hopefully. I really want to get rid of this trailer because it's gonna be hard. I think I'm going to actually. It's gonna be hard to get back and forth over that bridge with that trailer. Well, I guess I need to pull it over there and sell it, don't I? Probably a better option. Pull it all the way here. Well, it's always been one of kind of the unspoken rules between streamers is you don't go into somebody else's channel and just talk about your stream all the time. It's kind of an unspoken rule. It's just looked down on because it's bad. It's in bad faith most of the time. You know what I mean? Like there are people that do it in good faith and genuinely just asking questions, and then there are people that do it in a very sneaky way to try to boost their own channel. And I mean, I see basically none of that these days, to be fair. I need a trailer that's actually going across that bridge. That one's not going to do it. None of these might. I mean, I guess we can try Old Faithful here, can't we? Maybe. Yeah, Gargle's right. I mean, again, it's just genuinely by the streaming community, it's frowned upon pretty heavily most of the time. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I mean, I don't mind pointing it out. I don't like to be rude about it, but it saves people a lot of, you know, well, why does that streamer not like me in the future? And why won't anybody collab with me kind of attitude? You know what I mean? It saves all that in the future if people know. Because a lot of people don't point that out. A lot of people just ban you or tell you not to self-promote or whatever. This thing's not going to go across that bridge, is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It'll be all right. All right, let's buy some more pallets. But yeah, I genuinely try to let people know that because a lot of people still, I don't like blatant self-promotion, but I mean, you came in and we're talking about other things as well, so, like if you just came in and said, hey, I'm trying to get to 30 followers, go follow my channel, that would have been an insta, like, permaban for me. Zero thought about it. Just because it looks like what it looks like is exactly what it is at that point, you know. What's up, Noel? How's it going? Like, to me, that looks like self-promotion because that's what it would be if you came in just talking about go follow my channel. That's exactly what that would be at that point. But that's not what happened.
That's
so
a new follower.
I tried to inform as much as possible, or I guess warn people, maybe not to go chatting up too much about your own stream and other people's, because a lot of people don't like it. So. Yeah, there's quite a few mods here that are pretty quick to squash that. So. Noel B, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. But yeah, honestly, I don't know how to I don't know how to give people any kind of hints anymore. The whole algorithm for YouTube and Twitch both have left me behind, I feel like, so. Well, I mean, Twitch not so much because last week I changed my schedule completely. I used to stream at night. Last week I started streaming in the afternoon, so that's. I mean, I don't think too much about it because of that. But I will say that my YouTube channel has dropped substantially in the last little bit, so. Dang, that dropped fast. Boom! Hit the ground. YouTube changed to more comment-oriented, really hurt the gaming community. It did, especially for live streams, because they don't count comments in live streams. So, it's terrible for live streamers, man. Which is all I do basically on YouTube. I mean, I'm starting to upload some videos again. I used to upload a lot of videos, and not stream at all. Yeah, no problem, Woodchuck. Like I said, and genuinely, I think a lot of people, especially folks that are fairly new to the whole Twitch feel, right? Because I mean, I've been around Twitch since 2014, 2013, 2012, 2012 probably. And it was a way different vibe back then. But that was a big no-no. Like, people didn't even ask questions. If you came in and talk about your channel, banned, gone. Like, people didn't even ask. There was no redemption from it. Like, it was just a no-no. It's gotten a little more relaxed, but it's still something people don't appreciate. I'm probably way more relaxed about it than most people, to be honest. Just because I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think everybody's coming in trying to hijack viewers, because most viewers aren't going to go follow those people anyway. So it's not really it's not really a big deal. But again, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt because I think most people are just genuinely curious. There we go. Raise her up. Let's see if she makes it back now. Let's see if we can make it across the bridge with the big tires. Hopefully we can. Time is it? 4:30? Okay. Good. Be good. Yeah, man. YouTube changing to more comment oriented has really, really tanked live streamers. But it's funny though, man. I don't think it's so much YouTube as it is just the whole vibe of people recently. You know, I think everybody's just switching up content, like switching up what they watch. So, you know, I don't think it's so much the algorithm as it is just, oh yeah, that's way better. Wait, right on across. Yeah, small tires, not this bridge. Not happening. But honestly, man, I think it's a lot of both. I think YouTube changing their algorithm, and then people genuinely, I think people have started shifting what they watch the most. And most people are not searching for game stuff anymore. So I don't know if any of that's about to pick up or not. Something is, somewhere. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that was like butter right there. No, I don't think that's necessarily a big part of it. I think that's got something to do with it, but I don't think that's the major part though. I don't think who's buying the newest game really matters, but you definitely want to be quick to put stuff out if you're gonna do variety stuff. When a new update comes out or a new game comes out, I try to do it in the first 4 days. If not, it feels like it misses. So, like Planet Crafter update came out last week and I missed it. I thought it came out this week, but it came out early, so I did it today and I feel like I missed it. So, yeah, it's not the vehicle I wanted to get in. There we go. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much my thoughts on it. This is not a good situation to be in here. We're stuck on the cedar. There we go. not a good situation to be in there. But yeah, I mean it could be good or bad, you know. I think a lot of it is how quick you are to get on the game. If you don't enjoy it, don't play it because the audience is gonna know. If you know nothing about it, don't pretend to know anything about it. Unless that's your gimmick, you know. But I don't think you necessarily have to be first for anything. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to get it out there, first. But catching the algorithm right is the hard part. Not being first. So. I think it had many more people watching games, Gargle, is what I think. I think it had the average folks that would get on and play, a couple hours when they got home from work. I think it had them watching more than playing. Because there were more people maybe you're right though. It had more people playing because they had more free time. So they wanted to know what was going on with it, or they were looking for somebody to watch while they played. Maybe you're right. Yeah. That's a very, very good possibility there, sir. That would be the case. That and only 2.3 million gamer channels popped up. Yeah, and that's what I tell people all the time, man. I've said this before is, if your channel doesn't get big quick, don't worry about it. Because there's a very, very low percentage. There's a reason we have an NFL that only has a certain amount of football players overall in the U.S. playing in it. There's a reason that there is an NBA that only a certain amount of basketball players are playing in it. There's a reason we have a WNBA where only a certain amount of women basketball players make it to the pros. Right? There's a reason that only a certain amount of YouTube channels have 1 million subscribers or more, compared to the 100 million other YouTube channels, or more, whatever it is now. It's just, that's just the way it is. There's always going to be people out there that do better, that are more natural at it, that something. There's always going to be something, always. And it's nobody's fault. Honestly, it's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. I'd have loved to have played in the NFL, but I was barely good enough to play varsity, so. Yeah, I've got a few mods on here. So that Stara Max 180 right there that I was driving, the orange tractor, that's a mod. This Sugarcane planter right here is actually just a potato planter, but it's modded. I got GPS on, I've got precision farming DLC on. I've got a harvester, a forage harvester that does sugarcane. So yeah, quite a few mods actually. Probably a few other things as well, but yeah, I think as far as gaming channels go, it's a terrible way to get big, honestly. It's a terrible way to grow. Especially variety channels. I 100% agree with all those experts. I use air quotes there. All the experts that talk about it constantly. Don't do variety if you want to grow. So, you got 2 games, one with mods, one without. That's pretty smart. Yeah. Without is hard. Yeah. The only reason I'm doing sugarcane is because I have that forage harvester that harvests sugarcane. So, but then again, I've been playing since 2015, and when I started playing, I didn't even use mods because I didn't really know how they worked. So, I didn't know what to get as far as mods go. By the middle of 2017 into 2019, we were doing some crazy mods. I was trying to mod trailers and stuff myself. I made one that we couldn't even pull because it held like 10 million liters or something stupid, but I forgot to adjust the weight, the realistic weight setting or whatever on it, so it wouldn't move, of course, when we filled it up, which was a nightmare. Go hit the tree. A little nudge, just a little nudge there on the end. Oh yeah, the challenge is what's fun about it. I mean, that's one reason I like Farm Sim is because, I mean, on YouTube, I'm usually playing something other than Farm Sim, so it's some kind of survival or some kind of simulator where I'm constantly busy. So playing Farm Sim's nice because it's, you know, I just get to sit here and chill, you know, hit the GPS, lock it on, hit cruise, and let it fly down the field without me. So, have I found a place to fit Pet DLC House Flipper in yet? I got it recorded, Bob. I just got to get it edited. Yeah, I just got to get it edited. I got to get my walking video for tomorrow. I got a video coming out on Pixel News Plays tomorrow. So, probably Thursday. Probably get it out Thursday. Try not to overlap my other channel either, so. Or maybe Saturday. I don't have anything coming out on the weekend, so maybe drop it Saturday. But yeah, I got it recorded. I just got to find time to edit it. I was in here last night editing tomorrow's video for Pixel News Plays, so. Streaming in the afternoon has done this, for sure. It has got my sleep schedule back in order. I feel better. Actually getting out and walking around more. I'm getting more done around the house, and I can still come back here and edit before I go to bed. So I can still use a little bit of time, but not go to bed so late. So it is done a lot, actually. Not so much for my regulars on Twitch. I don't think any of the regulars, in great number anyway, show up like they would if I was streaming at night. But that's just because it doesn't fit their schedule, which is 100% understandable. I know a lot of you are still here and lurking. I know that. I know that for sure. But just in general, I think that a lot of people miss the stream. Oh no. We can't unload this, can we? Turn on crop sensor. Wait, we could have turned on the crop sensor? Oh no, we can't turn on the crop sensor. Yeah, it's not available. Okay. Alt C. All right. Well, I guess we'll leave this bad boy leased until next time, because it's got to be. All right, have a good one. There, Woodchuck. So I've moved my stream schedule. I just haven't changed my actual timing on my schedule on here yet. So I will not be streaming tonight. I've moved my schedule during the day for now. I just haven't changed my times. So. Yep, no problem. No problem at all. Happy to help. I think I'm gonna leave this thing with fertilizing. Oh, I have to lower it first. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the star for fertilizer. Maybe just sell it. It doesn't have a whole lot of power. It's not great for a lot of this, but I really want one of the Staras because Staras are native to South America. That's where they're built. So I want something that's South American. And this thing's great. Did we buy this trailer or lease it? I don't remember. We bought it. Okay. Wait, what else did we? What else did we leased the sprayer? Do we need to do anything else with the sprayer? So we got overspray basically on the whole field for nitrogen because we fertilized before we planted. So potential yields at 80%. Oh, it needs rolling still. That's right. Okay, we got to roll this. Go grab a roller. Oh, should probably pick that up. It'll go faster. Yeah, see, this is 200 to 200. This is perfect on nitrogen up here. Some of it's not, though. And it's going to be in different test areas. It's going to show me that, so I guess, it's not changing now. Expected yield, 122. Okay. I mean, it's still not bad. Not bad. It's not great, but not bad. I think I might have time to get this rolled. If I can get it rolled, that'd be good. Do you guys know how Windows has a little weather thing down on the bottom? It's been saying rain coming for the last hour. Alright, let's go ahead and return the Manitou. Alright, off to the store. Let's go grab a roller. I probably need to take the sprayer back too, though. I kept it because I didn't know if I was going to need it again, though. And apparently I don't. I need to spray herbicide again. That's what I need to do. That's why I kept it. Go grab a roller. Get that done. Uh, 350 horsepower. That ain't gonna cut it. Customize. Release. Go. This is the only bridge across right here, I think, too. No, there's one down on the bottom down there that's a bigger bridge. So there's an actual bridge down on the other end there, which we haven't been across yet. We're gonna have to go check that one out. We'll go back across there, just to see. So we got the little roller, but it's okay. Should be able to do it, no problem. Again, I know now not to fertilize before I plant, because it'll do the variable fertilizer so that it only uses what it needs, and I won't have those spots where it's way over fertilized and it's way over fertilized and the nitrogen level's too high. So, we had a storm last night. Storm Saturday night, I think. Mine is stuck saying rain to end soon. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to be raining all day today. It's starting to get dark, though. I can tell that. It's only 5, and it looks like it's dark outside. It may be raining now. I don't know. But yeah, it was saying rain coming earlier, so. Yeah, let's go down and check out that other bridge down there on the other end there. Anybody else really like these rounded windshield John Deeres? I do. The 4000 series, I like these. All right, let's go check out this other bridge. Gonna need some SPF 5000 this weekend. Over 105 on Saturday. Woo! That's pretty warm. That's pretty warm there. There's the oil place. There's the dairy. Looks like the grain mill coming up here on my left. Yep, that's where we sell our grain, I reckon. Biogas plants over there. Yep. Yeah, this is a much nicer bridge here. Yeah, anything we got to get across the small stuff, we'll bring over to this side. It's a little bit further, but without getting stuck on that bridge, it's still better. Oh, there's the biogas plant. I don't know what the other one was. I have no idea what the other one was. I'm not even gonna set GPS. We're just gonna go. Really ain't no reason to with a roller because you're not spraying anything out, so it's not a waste of anything. I mean, I guess if we wanted to, we could, but I don't really feel the need to. Just checking. I was just looking at it. Just checking it out there. This may take a lot longer than I thought. I didn't realize how big this field... Bob, after working on those fields on No Man's, this field right here is the size of one of the whole pieces, isn't it? I didn't realize how big this field was until just now. A big tractor and a big roller would be beneficial for time. Yeah, I didn't realize how big this field was until just now. I got the little roller out here and I'm looking around going, man, that's a lot of field. That's a lot of field right there. And I may get the GPS out just so we can do every other row. After I go all the way around once anyway. It did not roll the big rocks in right there. Probably should have picked those up, I guess. That's a tree pole. It is, yeah. It's definitely a tree pole. That's what they make light poles out of. Good trees. Well, the wooden light poles anyway. Maybe not that tree, but big, tall, straight ones like that. Yeah, I think we'll do GPS. Just so I can do every other road and I don't have to stop and turn around and back up or miss areas or whatever. Probably be better. Biogas plant's right there. Nah. I'm gonna do the South American thing. We're gonna do sugarcane. I really wish they'd put tobacco in here, but I kind of understand why they don't. I think it's more of a moral choice than it is anything. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a video game. They don't want kids out here planting tobacco. You know? Same reason the other stuff's not in the game. I think I kind of get it. All right, Alt C. Control S. There we go. Auto width. Enable guidance steering on. Go lines. Right back. Okay. How do I move this now? Actually, maybe I don't need to. Hang on. Get like right here. Get that little corner there, and I'll back up and get in line. May not need to move it. May be okay. I'll have to go back over that end there, but. What's up, Moon? How's it going? Tree pole. Cable and power went out for 12 hours. Oh, cable and net went out for 12 hours. Power, not a blink. That's about right. Yeah, we've had our internet go out before, but have power because the company's main station or whatever is on a different. They're on a different side of town. So when their power went out, the rest of the town stayed on, or the other half of the town stayed on, and we were in that other half of town. Dang, I guess I could do every row, couldn't I? Still had to back up because I timed it wrong. Yeah, the way that's going, I could just about swing around and do every row. Doing well, Moon. Doing well. Just here, just dragging this roller up and down the field again. Watching that beautiful South American sunset happening over here. I like that right there needs to be leveled out a little bit. Kind of bumpy. I thought I would have time to do this. Be cutting it close, I think. It is, yeah. We definitely got it planted. Those big old rows like that, that potato slash sugar beet slash sugarcane machine that we used, does some nice big cuts in the dirt, dumps the seed, and then dumps it back in. Or dumps the dirt back over the top of it. It's kind of neat, actually. Look at that, easy peasy, already locked on. All I gotta do is just let her go. Yeah, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4.5 more passes. I'll be done. It's taking about 2 minutes per pass. I'll be okay. Still got time. Still got time. All right, Celtic, have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Have a good rest of your day. Gotta get out from around this tree. Yeesh, that was close. You do not have access to this land. I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. This right here, this is the difference in ground texture that you can really see no matter what. So, see what the pH level looks like over here. Perfect here. pH and nitrogen perfect over here. So we're going to have some good yield out of some of this field and some okay yield out of the other. We're not going to have a great yield out of any of it, though. From my understanding of what I'm seeing here, we're not going to get a great yield regardless because I didn't know, so I fertilized before I planted. And that's a no-no with precision farming, apparently. So Had we cultivated, which I think the rock picker counts as cultivating, so I don't know. Got a little piece right there. Then we got that little corner up there. Probably going to knock that out real quick, and then we'll come back to this down here. If I can get between all this stuff. Oh, that's a tree. That's a tree that ain't moving. Okay, we'll go this way then. I'll go around the tree on this side. Yeah, GPS was the way to go. I was gonna do it without it, but not having GPS for so long on No Man's, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna use it every chance I get on here. Every chance I get. It's dark out there. I wonder if it's raining yet. I don't hear it raining, so it can't be raining too bad. Now my little weather thing says humid. Could have fooled me. I didn't think it was hot at all. I'm lying, by the way. It's hot. Well, it's humid, I guess. The temperature itself's not bad, but humidity levels not good today. Lazy farming. Those 4 little spots of rock right there are gonna bug me forever. Or 5 little spots of rock, I guess. Perfect. Nice. GPS is so much more time efficient. Man, it's nice. I hope one day consoles get GPS. Oh, it says raining now. Of course it's raining now. Do you know what the 10% rule is? You have to be 10% smarter than the equipment you're working with. And it's a tree. Well, I'm definitely not 10% smarter than the equipment I'm working with, because, well, GPS is way smarter than I am. Way smarter. Way smarter than I am. Should level back out there. Sweet. On down we go. Your first time chatting, that's what you're going to use it for? Damn. Trolls are terrible these days, aren't they? Not even good anymore. Like, it's not even close either. Rolling 6, 7, 8 years ago was so much better. So much better. I guess time really has changed everything, hasn't it? We're back in the 90s all of a sudden. The birds are stupid loud, aren't they? I even turned them down. I turned the environment down. They're not as loud as they were the other day. So, what was it? Last Wednesday we were playing? Not as bad as it was then. Or Thursday, whatever it was. Philly, do you got 90% of the gas prices right? I don't know how, man. Oh, Gargle, I saw a picture of one of the LawTube guys, Viva. He posted a picture on Twitter of how much he paid for gas. And it was 126 Canadian for 56 liters or something. And I was like, that's $200 or $170 for roughly 15 gallons. Am I doing the math right there? That's a lot, man. That's a lot, dude. Yeah, see, the nitrogen's good because it's 180 of 160. Oh, it's bad. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is very bad. Wow, that's not gonna be good. Yeah, 95, 75, 55, 45. I wonder if we got it back out because it's lower than it should be. Their prices are cheaper? Holy crap, dude. Oh my god, man. I thought putting 10 gallons in my truck for 40 bucks was tough. Dude, if that's cheaper, then I really do feel for you guys, man. Wow, yeah, he's around Ontario somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I think he might be in Ontario. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to drive this thing. I'm just going to disconnect it and return it. No reason to drive it back, I guess. We'll have them come pick it up. Y'all come pick this thing. I don't want it. I got to save money so I can lease the harvester. So I can unload sugarcane. 20 in gas will get you to the grocery store and back in a V6. Yeah, that's about what I got here, man. But I mean, my truck gets, 15 miles to the gallon, so it's not good on gas mileage at all. That's why I don't go anywhere. For God's sakes, I can't afford it. Dang it, I hate every time I hit escape it saves. Let's see, guidance on, auto width. Oh, hang on. Let's do this. Let's go down one. And then do auto width. Go. Select a track. Oh, that's right. I gotta select a track here. Man, why does it do this to me? Why does it do this to me? Seriously? All right, fine. And sometimes is it on? Oh, there's nothing in it. Dang, I did all that and I ain't even got fertilizer. What in the dang? I ain't got no fertilizer, do I? I guess not. Well, dang it all. All right, let's go grab some fertilizer, I guess. Hey, then. Purchased a 25-mile-an-hour gallon. I can't, man. I mean, I just can't. I can't afford a car payment. Newer car, better gas mileage, higher insurance. It's a lot more than just a per month thing. I'd much rather put the gas in that I'm putting in now. Well, I wasn't looking at that. I was trying to get everything else set up. But yeah, I need fertilizer. $3 a liter for the long weekend. It was almost $10 a gallon. That's crazy. I saw Washington hit $10. Washington State's $10 a gallon yesterday. Man. Two pallets of solid fert should do this. I don't think it's going to take even that much, but we can dump it if need be. It's not going to take much. All right, now let's go try this. And it's only an 80 gallon tank. It's $55. An 18 gallon tank, sorry. Yeah, I've got a 22 gallon tank. And it hurts my feelings. I don't even fill mine up. I just put, when I go get gas, I put $40 in it. That's all I do. I don't even fill it up anymore. Who's making all the profits on gasoline? I don't know. I don't know, man. People say stores, but I mean, gasoline for store owners has always been like pennies on the dollar, man. Like they don't make a ton of money on gasoline. So. It's wild, isn't it, Gargle? How that works? Oh, dang it. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So this is where this comes in handy right here. The fertilizer spreader is on, but it's only throwing out what it needs where it needs it. So it may not throw anything out all the way around the field. But when I start going up and down, it might. So, oh, see, there we go. Found some that was low. Precision farming is actually kind of cool, man. Saves you tons of money. Found some more. I like how it's controlling the output here. Pretty cool. Pretty neat right there. And it should do that as long as you're in the field. Now, I'm sure if you were using a sprayer, it would be even better because it wouldn't cover the whole area. It'd only spray. And realistically, we probably should be using liquid fert for this, to be quite honest. Because it seems like it would do better because it would literally spray only when needed. And only one side. Yeah, I needed a bunch there, didn't it? And I think that's it. Yeah, I didn't figure we were going to need 1,500, but I went in and got 1,500 anyway. All right, there we go. All done, all through. Yeah, all done, all through. So we should be good now. Should have some nice... nice area there to work with. The Core's a 72 pH. Weed controls at 30, which is not great, I guess, but so the pH level 5.75 there. Got no red, which is, well, we got a little bit of red right there, but we got basically no red, which is good. Gonna be closer. Soil information's a 0. We don't have any. Seed rate standard. That's good. I'll take a standard seed rate. That's pretty good. All right. Well, the sun's setting here on Nova Estancia and also on the stream. That is going to do it for me. I appreciate each and every one of you, as always. Oh yeah, Gargoyle, for sure, man. I think like people think it's bad now. It's just getting started, man. It's really just getting started. Honestly, it really is. I'm gonna have to go back to doing shows. Honestly, like it's just getting going. It's gonna get worse for sure. But until I have to do something else, you'll catch me here streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Doing my thing. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you all next time. J-Rock is doing some trucking. I'm not going to raid today, but you can go hang out with J-Rock, J_Rock Nation here on Twitch. Go hang out with him. I'll see you guys back tomorrow on YouTube. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. New Pixel Deuce Plays video tomorrow. Harvest Days, Saturday. House Flipper Pets DLC. And new walking video Thursday morning. So I'm going to put it off. I said I was going to release it tomorrow. When I'm talking, it's going to sound like it's supposed to release tomorrow, but I'm going to put it out Thursday just so I don't interrupt my flow of stuff on Pixel Deuce Plays and the streams tomorrow on my main YouTube channel. So, but I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Be right back. Screen's going up because the other one's broke. So, later.